Western Museum. My name is... Western Museum. My name is Pippa, and I would like to know what toys were like, how toys were made in the olden days. Thank you.
Hello Pippa, thank you for your question. At Western Museum we love playing with and exploring toys from the past. In this video we are going to have a look at some toys from the past. We're going to have a think about what they're made from and how they work. So let's get going. At every point in history it seems that people have played with toys and games. Archaeologists have discovered toys that are thousands of years old, and one of the oldest known board games came from ancient Egypt. Some of the earliest toys were simple games and objects like dolls and animals. Many of them aren't that different from the toys that children still play with today. Before plastic became widely available, many toys were made from natural materials like wood, like this cup and ball, or from fabric, or from clay, or from animal bone, or sometimes they were made from metal like tin or like iron. Plastic arrived, however. Many more toys began to be made with it, like this one. Have a think about what you've got at home. Are your toys mainly made from plastic, or are they made from natural materials like wood? Plastic is cheap, and it usually can stand up to a lot of wear and tear. But when it breaks or is not wanted anymore, it can become a problem. Plastic stays around in the ground for a long time, and it can sometimes make its way out into the ocean where it can get eaten by sea creatures. This can be very bad. Nowadays, most toys are made in a different part of the world by machines in factories. But in the past, most toys were made by hand, often by children themselves. Many children would make their own toys from things they could find at home, often with some help from parents. Have you ever made your own toy? Maybe you could have a go sometime. Things like peg dolls, hand puppets, board games that you design yourself. These are all great handmade toys. Even something like a paper airplane can make a great handmade toy. Some of the toys that we still play with today have been around for hundreds of years. Toys like spinning tops, marbles, dolls, teddy bears, animals, vehicles, blocks. They've barely changed in hundreds of years. But some toys that we play with today are very different. Some use computers, and some need batteries because they have lots of noises and flashing lights and things. These are very new. Children that grew up a few decades ago wouldn't have had toys like this. Your grandparents would have had toys that moved in different ways and had other forms of power. One type of toy that has been popular for at least 200 years is the clockwork or wind-up toy. These use springs and gears to move, and you wind them up, often with a special key, and then you set them off moving. As well as toys that moved in a mechanical way, the Victorians in particular really liked toys that appeared to make pictures move. The idea of cinema and moving films was just about to become a reality, and optical illusions were very popular. The Victorians liked toys like this one, which is called a zoetrope. The different images flash past so quickly that they seem to blend together or look like they're moving. This must have seemed like magic to Victorian children. When we're looking at an object, we ask lots of questions. What is it made from? How has it been made? Does it have any signs of damage or wear? Sometimes it can be difficult to tell how old an object is, but sometimes it can be quite easy. I've got two dolls here. Can you tell which one is old and which one is new? This doll has got some signs of wear. It's made from a material that's a little bit like really strong cardboard, and it's got a little dress, it's got little shoes. This one is made from a mixture of materials. It's got some plastic, some fabric, doesn't have many signs of wear. Which one do you think is old and which one is new? It's quite easy. This one is old and this one is new. When you hold them next to each other, you can really tell the difference, but sometimes it's not quite that easy. This doll has been borrowed from my daughter, but this one was actually a gift to a lady who was in hospital at the time when she was a very little girl in the 40s, and it was given to her by Queen Mary. So it may look a little bit worn, but it's a very treasured item. I hope you enjoyed exploring some toys from the past. We're going to be answering some more questions in upcoming videos, so keep an eye out on our Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, or head on over to our website to find out more